For this project, the two websites I chose were Ted Curlin Associates and AM Only. We're going to start with Ted Curlin Associates. That's this website right here. For my paper, I said that this website did comply with the standards and conventions. This top navigation bar right here is one of the main things. It's easy to find what you're looking for here, and you can use the search bar to type in whatever you want. And all of these drop down into individual categories, which makes what you're looking for a lot easier. Right here on the right hand side, we have the RSS, Facebook, and Twitter feeds, which are an up-and-coming standard and convention when it comes to websites. These are easy to use. If you don't want to access the website every day, you can click on the Facebook, Twitter feeds and follow them from there. The logo on the top left corner also occurs when you click on any page. Let me just click for you to show you. That makes it easy to know that you're always on this website. If you do a Google search, you'll be able to know you're always on Ted Curlin Associates. So let's click on another one and I'll show you that top logo is always there. As you can see as I'm clicking through, there's also a link to the home page on every page we go to. So we're going to go to the news. That navigation bar stays there, so we can still click back to the home page. And down here on the bottom, it's kind of cut off a little because of the way I set my screencast up, but there is a copyright down there on the bottom. You can't really see it much. Sorry about that, guys. It's right here in the right-hand corner. So for the most part, this website does follow standards and conventions. It's easy to move around. It's user-friendly. I like this news section right here where it scrolls through the pictures. We have the news underneath it, the tour dates, the special projects, the highlight videos, news releases. It's very much set up like a newspaper website, and it's easy to follow. So the second website I chose was AM Only. And this website, I said, plays off creativity instead of standards and conventions. As you can see right away with the scrolling pictures, it's very different than how a normal website would be set up. This website does have the top navigation bar, and I do like that when you scan over them, it highlights it. However, I felt like the headings were a little non-traditional, so you could get mixed up with where you are on the site. Also, the search bar is down here in the middle of the page. At first glance, you would think there isn't a search bar on this page, so I think that came off as a little confusing. From here, you can search for a group or a person you're looking for, which is nice, but I think that should have been placed in the top right-hand corner. Also, let's go back to the scrolling pictures. I think it's creative, but they're moving kind of fast, so it's hard to catch everyone at once. You kind of have to keep going back and look at the picture scanning over and over again. I felt like if it moved a little slower, then they could use the creativity a little better and it would be more user-friendly. This page does comply with standards and conventions, with the top logo being on every page. Let me click on another one for you. That top logo remains there, and as you can see, as we click through all the different pages, this navigation bar stays up here, so you always have a way back home. As this loads, this website's been loading a little slow lately. The other thing I said is that this does have the copyright on the bottom. As you can see right here, the copyright is there, and it is there on every page, so that does comply as well. I do think that this page is easy to move around, or sorry about that. I do think this page is creative, but there's parts of it that I feel like aren't as easy to move around as they could be, especially with the moving pictures and the search bar in the middle of the page. Otherwise, it does follow standards and conventions in some way, but otherwise I think that this website, the Ted Curlin Associates, follows the standards better.